Top of the morning to you, and you're welcome to Dominion Television, your channel of choice. This is Dominion Sport. We're ready to take in the journey into the world of sport. Also, giving you updates from the European Football Night of Action, the UEFA Champions League. Games are ended already, and we're moving to the next stage of the competition. Definitely, I'll be giving you an update from the camp of the Super Eagles. And talking about a legend, I'm talking about the master playing football, Lionel Messi, breaking the record 900 career goals for himself yesterday. All this and more on the show right here. I am Paul Abe Toluwanimi, and I'm not alone in the studio. I have Sanuri Nalemi. Yesterday, I was so much to talk about when it comes to African football, and I'm sure he's more rested now, more calm to discuss sport with me this wonderful morning. Top of the morning to you, my brother. And how are you feeling with the whole broad, the system of African football? We're back to UEFA Champions League, the quarterfinal stage, the camp of the Super Eagles, and we are talking about the MPFL, the scheduled game between Niger Tornadoes and Rivers United.
Yes, lots to talk about. Good morning to Luanimi, good morning viewers. It's nice to be back here again. Yes, I'm calm now. I've processed the...
But are you sure you're calm? Because, I read, this morning from the former Liberian president and former Ballon d'Or winner. I'm talking about George Weah. He said Morocco has the right to be crowned, African Cup of Nations champions.
Everyone has the right to their opinion, and it's just normal. Just the way I was outraged yesterday, he's also liable to his own opinion as well. It's clear to see for everyone. Yes, they've quoted loads of articles, laws and all, but still, we all know the winner. We all know what happened on the football pitch, and I see the world sticking behind Senegal.
So, I saw Everton. Everton, posted, Ndiaye and Gueye. Yes, also, with the medal and everything.
To show you how serious it is, the president of Senegal updated his DP on social media, showing the world the African trophy behind him on the cabinet. So it's showing the world that we are still in business, and we're all behind Senegal. And
beautiful.
We're here to see. And the statement from CAF president yesterday to addressing the results of it's not like the optics is not nice, because he was even stuttering while he was trying to defend the horrendous decision they made from this. So I think for me, I'm a bit calm now. I know the appeal has gone to CAF, and so everything is going to go down to the wire at the end of the day. So, and I don't expect them to get a victory. This is not the first time they will also be rescinded for making a horrendous decision from the disciplinary board. It has happened before in the CAF Confederations Cup, a match that was forfeited and all. So this is not the first time, and I expect to see the right team win at the end of the day.
All right, beautiful. Let's move away from that and let's talk football. At Rivers United are going to play away to Niger Tornadoes tonight. There you have it on the screen. It's going to be a massive game between Niger Tornadoes and Rivers United. Remember, this is a rescheduled fixture, match day 26 for Rivers United, and trust me, it's been one game that Rivers United need to hold on their neck if they are still to fight for the MPFL this season. Remember, the rescheduled games has not gone in favor, of them in the last 2-3 games. If I stand to be corrected, and it's been, so much trouble waters for Coach Finidi George. Let's talk about this game and looking at if we can have where Niger Tornadoes are standing and also Rivers United. If I can have the
Niger Tornadoes are 14 on the log. Rivers United are first on the
log.
But both teams have mixed fortunes right now. For Rivers United, for the last 5 games, they've lost 3, and like you rightly said, they've not found favor on the road. Something that didn't happen to them up until their loss from the CAF Champions League. They lost to Bayelsa United away from home. They lost to Shooting Stars in the rescheduled game during the week last week, and on Monday in Lagos they lost to Ikorodu City again, and it's trouble times for them now. And it doesn't seem like it's going to stop, because they still have about 2 away games before they go back to their ground.
Earlier this season, we're saying Rivers United just had one loss. Now it's 5.
It's now 5 losses, and this is not what they want. This is not the record they want to keep. And for a team that's challenging for the title, and you have Rangers
International
breathing down your neck.
You have Ikorodu City too. Just 3 points.
Ikorodu City are not consistent enough for me.
Okay, so it's just for you, like, just
Rangers, because they've been there, done that several times before. Rangers are still just recently crowned champions as of 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. So this is the team that has done it before, and for the coach they have
Fidelis
Ilechukwu is a very fantastic coach. His team look to get the points in front of their fans now. Even though they didn't find favor in the weekend as well, it was an away fixture. But when it's in front of their fans, it's very important for them. And it's an advantage for them right now because it's just 2 points between them and Rivers United. Rivers United were looking to get at least 1 point from their foreign to the southwest to get at least just a point, but they were unable to get it. They will look to Niger Tornadoes now. But for Niger Tornadoes, they are not strong as well. They are facing the like I mentioned. They've out of the last 5, they've lost 3, drew 2. That is not a fantastic result, and it has seen them to closer to the relegation battle than to the top half of the table. So it's not good signs for both teams right now, but Rivers United need to get at least a point in this game if they want to maintain their lead on the summit of the Premier League, Nigeria Professional Football League.
Nigeria Professional Football League. Before we move on, for you, how do you see if it, Coach Finidi just set up a side against Nigeria Tornadoes away from home?
He's always went with the 4-4-2 formation. It has seemed to work for him up until the recent battles. But today again, I expect to see that from him and his boys. The players is going to field the question mark about him. But this is a traditional man. He goes with the 4-4-2 style or 4-2-3-1 sometimes, and he needs to convert the chances, because when they were shooting stars, they were more physical at some point in the game. They created more chances, but they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. So this is another away fixture, and they need to be very clinical. They need to hit the mark, hit the ground running as fast as possible.
All right.
And they'll get at least something from the game.
All right, beautiful. That's one to look forward to in the MPFL today. By 4 p.m, the rescheduled game, match day 26 between Niger Tornadoes and Rivers United. Let's take more stories surrounding the world of sport. And this is coming through from the world of athletics as Nigeria chase World Relays ticket in Botswana. Nigeria will be aiming to secure and consolidate its place at the 2026 World Athletics Relays when its teams take part in Lafika International Relays in Botswana on March the 28th. And let me inform you that the event is set up for National Stadium, serves as both a curtain raiser and a preparatory platform ahead of the World Relays, which will be hosted in Gaborone on May the 2nd and also the 3rd, marking the first time the competition is going to be held in African soil. And let me inform you that 6 countries have also confirmed participation, including Poland, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, alongside Botswana. Nigeria field athletes in multiple events, including women's and men 4x100 meters relays, as well as 4x400 relays for both sexes and mixed 4x400 meter relay. Nigeria women 4x400 meter squad has already booked displays at the World Relays after clocking 33.31 14 seconds at the MTN Champs Athletics Classic in Calabar. And on March the 7th, a performance that lifted them to 22nd in the world ranking and displaced Mexico from the top 24. Let me inform you that the Athletic Club Secretary has said, preparations for these relays are progressing well, with only challenging being limited sponsorship while providing athletes the opportunity to assimilate and assess the competitive readiness. And this is what we have right now. The girls are ready. It's a mixed double. All sexes are going to be in competition when I'm talking about the athletics in Nigeria. Are we good to go and how ready are we for this competition?
They seem ready to go, but last paragraph in your delivery now spoke about getting problems with sponsorship.
Yeah.
I think that's not what we want to see. The meet is in 2 weeks. Why are we complaining about funding? It's just 2 weeks to go. So that's to show there's still a comma in the preparation of the team. But on the athletes' part, yes, they seem ready. They've done well for themselves. They've gotten into the top 24 that guarantees their position in the meet later in May. But they need to do themselves one better, try and improve on their personal best, and maybe aim for a better position. Because between now and then, there might be other meets as well that can give other countries the chance to displace them out of the top 24 that would qualify for. So it's a chance for them to regroup and do one better than they did the last time. And I'm wishing them good luck in their endeavors.
All right, we're wishing them good luck when it comes to this competition. Let's move away from that and let's head straight to the camp of the Super Eagles, as we have the Super Eagles match squad list. Remember, this is the friendly between Jordan and Iran. And let me inform you that in goalkeeping position, we have Madika Okoye is back. He plays for Udinese. We have Adelea Adebayo. He's back also. He plays for Volos FC, and also Francis Uzo plays for Omonia FC. Now, let me inform you that, you're wondering, Stanley Nwabali is not with the squad. That's because, he's not, he does not have a contract with any club at the moment. That's one of the reasons why it's not part of the squad. I mean, from you that in the defense position we have Calvin Bassing, he plays for Fulham. We have Oluwashemi Logo Ajayi, plays for All City. Bright Osai Samuel for Birmingham City. We have Bruno Yemachi for Olympiacos. We have Zaidu Sadisi for FC Porto. Ogbu for Slavia Prague, and also Emmanuel Fernandez. He plays for Glasgow Rangers. Also, let me from you that the midfield position we have Alex Iwobi, he plays for Fulham. We have Franco Yinka at Coventry City, Wilfred Ndidi. We have Refale Uedika and Fisayo Dele Bashiru. For the forward, we have Ademola Lukman, Samuel Chukwueze, Simon Mosi, Chinero Juke. We have Paulo Nachu, Trabzonspor. We have Akko Adams for Sevilla. We have Philip Otele and Collins Yasira Saul, he plays for Genk. So we have 3 new players making the list for the Super Eagles when it comes to the friendly. And for you, what are your expectations for this friendly? And, what are you looking at the pros and cons that, Eric Shales would need, to put his team in good shape going forward for this friendly?
Yes, it's very good for the team to help the togetherness, and it's another chance for them to prepare themselves and perfect the tactics. Because for national teams, they don't get to train a lot together when the competition actually comes. So these are times to work together on the coordination, the set piece, who is on this position, who is on this pole, which position is best for this player, and you can experiment a lot with this kind of games. But with Iran and Jordan, the Iranian national team, are they ready for this friendly? That's a question mark. But judging by no news coming out from both camps, I think it's still going to go on. So for the new players, this is a chance for them to prove their worth and earn a shirt in the national team. Victor Osimhen is out, so this is a chance for the new striker to try and lay his mark. Tolura Kodare too was not called up too, so those are chances for those players in those positions to try and make their mark in the team. So not much, just the new guys, just new 3 guys that were brought in from the team that went to the AFCON, and it's a chance for Eric Chell to look at the side and say, okay, this is the player I would call into the side on the long run. This is who I want to take out of the team now. This person has time is done here. So I just expect to see good football from them. A continuation of what they did at the AFCON, because they had a very good tournament last time out. So it's nothing new. Still expect the same set of players and better quality and better condition. Because this is shown that, okay, this is a progression from the team that played that time, and we want to move forward and not regress. All
right. We're going to move forward and not regress is what we're looking forward to for the friendly game between Jordan and Iran. And these are the players who are going to execute the job for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We wish them the best, and also for players who are not called up, I'm sure next time they'll get the opportunity.
Is there any name on that list you think should not be there?
Honestly, no, if I was going to ask you, I was going to ask you about just looking at the time, because I was going to talk about the scouting department of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We need, more hands in the engine room. If I want to speak about it, because honestly, it's the same players we are seeing again in the engine room for the Super Eagles.
Yes, but it's normal for national teams. They don't just change their
I'm not even saying change. I'm just talking about, because very soon now we'll be seeing the likes of Wilfred Ndidi. We don't want to see them in the pack of the Super Eagles again.
Yes.
We can go ahead to mention all that.
But those were the concerns raised by Eric Chell in his bulletin that was leaked to the press, that these are the things I want to add to the national team to make it better. And the NFF have not seemed to granted that request. So till we get an upgrade, I think we'll still find out about and still have the same set of way we've done things over the while. So it's just normal, and we hope they do better and get better hands and strong and people that can handle the situation better. In the situation.
Honestly, if I seen any player, would deserve to be on this list, I would have said, maybe this player deserves to be on this list. But come on, I think it's just what it is, and this player selected, are justified to be on that list, because you look at, their stats since the AFCON until now. I think the call-up is quite worth it, for the players. Let's move away from that and let's talk about the UEFA Champions League night of football. Like I said, we are in the quarterfinal stage. The round of 16 is done, and let's look at some of the results yesterday. It was whitewashing for Newcastle, and trust me, not so many fans expected that football display, from Newcastle, and it went in favor of the Spaniards. I'm talking about the Spanish side of football, FC Barcelona. The game ended 7-2. That fantastic game. You look at the players.
Was that fantastic? I'm sorry, is that fantastic? The performance from Newcastle was disgraceful in the end.
So if you're saying the performance from Newcastle was disgraceful, you're still going to give it to Barcelona, because on a good night they play football, regardless of Newcastle, shambles in the heart of defense. It has nothing to do with the fact that FC Barcelona play good football at the end of the day.
The quality.
Yeah, the quality is
came
there.
before at the end of the day, but
Yeah.
I expected more from Newcastle. But it still stems from consistency on the big stage. For Newcastle, this is not a stage you would normally find them.
Yeah.
Apologies
Yeah.
to Newcastle fans who might take
True,
that as a
true.
shame, but this is not the run, and it was evident in the way they displayed themselves. There were loads of mistakes from the midfield down to the defense, and I thought it was also going to end in disarray for them, and it did end for them. They were able to fight back and peg the deficit back to 2-2 up until the last minute of the added time in first half. That Trippier got. He held Rafinha in the box, and that's not the way to go. That's not for a player as experienced as that. He's played in Spanish La Liga. He's played in the Premier League for loads of years, and he shouldn't be making those kind of mistakes. And in the second half, he just went all Barcelona with a 4-0 to Barcelona in the second half, and that was just the end of the game for Newcastle. And decided Barcelona are on to the next round, and quite a game they have in the quarterfinals for them. They have to play Atletico Madrid. It's all Spanish affair. So it's something beautiful to see, and it's just football, and this is what we want to see on the big stage.
I agree. Just like you've had it, that's the one we were looking forward to. But let's look at other results quickly. And trust me, I think for me, I just knew Liverpool were going to edge it, but this was already done and dusted. You know, Bayern Munich against Atalanta was done and dusted. I think the only focus for me for the night would have been maybe the 16-year-old coming to the second half to make his debut in the UEFA Champions League. But I'm sure Vincent Kompany has other plans going forward for the young star. But there you have it. Harry Kane in goal. It's the same old players getting the goals right there for Bayern Munich, and this is one to look forward to. Also, Atletico Madrid. Always will be Atletico Madrid for me. I watched the game and I was wondering what went wrong. Honestly,
that was what I said yesterday in my delivery.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if Atletico fall to Tottenham Hotspur. But Tottenham Hotspur and go to this is his first win.
Yeah, he left it late.
Left it late to do it, but at the end of the day, the first leg margin was too much for Tottenham to come back from, and it was a very good performance at the end of the day for Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah. They got the win for the first time in a while. That should help the morale of the players going into the relegation battle and the running in the Premier League. But they're out of the Champions League. They have to focus on the domestic battle.
How to escape relegation.
And for Atletico Madrid, onto the next round.
And the next round, talking about the next round because of our time, day after the screen, taking my producer, Liverpool. Expectedly for me,
the margin in Turkey was too slim.
No, honestly, my bro, slim or no slim. Honestly, no, than slim or no slim. I was not expecting any margin from Galatasaray. To be honest, I was not expecting any margin, and I'm wondering, Osimhen, come on, you were injured, you didn't need to. I don't know the antics around Victor Osimhen. I'm sorry, I don't know the antics around it, but come on, I think. Let's just move away from that. Let's look at the road to Budapest right there. It's going to be Paris Saint-Germain against Liverpool, Madrid against Bayern, Atletico Madrid against FC Barcelona, and I'm sure Barcelona fans are waiting for this because you talk about the Copa del Rey. And people are talking about Arsenal having an easy run against Sporting, but come on, it's football.
Last time they played in an European competition, Sporting were the one that knocked Arsenal out on penalty. So I don't think it's going to be a walkover.
It's a walkover.
It's knockout football, and Arsenal look like the favourites, like I said yesterday. But at the end of the day, it's still football. It's biscuit; it can break anywhere. So we're just expecting absolute magic from both teams. And at the end of the day, I just want to, as a neutral, I want to see loads of goals, and I know for you want to see us out of the competition.
Yeah, definitely. Were you asking me?
Yes, I said I know for you. I know for you.
I want to see us out of the competition. I'm not saying anything more than that. Definitely, I'm going to repeat it again. Arsenal are not going to lift the Premier League this season.
I think that's your mantra now.
Yes, that's my mantra. I'm going to say it again. Arsenal are not going to lift the Premier League this season, and I'm sure we're going to talk about the Carabao final tomorrow on the show. Wrapping up the show, let me inform you that, like I said, Lionel Messi, 900 career goals from Messi, and definitely this man is not human. 38-year-old and still showing no signs of slowing down as he reaches another incredible milestone in his career. Quickly wrap up.
Yes, it was beautiful, and we expected it. It was coming about 2 or 3 games now. He's been on 899 goals, and just to cement his place in folklore, it's one of the greatest players to ever grace the field. He's won it all, superhuman. And congratulations to him on the milestone, and big ups to him.
It looks funny to me, honestly. It looks funny because we have a player, Cristiano Ronaldo, chasing 1,000.
Yes.
It looks like we're just within 100. Is it possible? Well, Messi is not making so much noise about it. Not that Ronaldo also is making noise about it. I think we are the one just, talking so much about
both of them have had careers that has made the news or has been on the world stage for loads of time, and this is just what we expect. Once Ronaldo does something, we expect a response from Messi, and that's also what has made the game beautiful for a very long time. So it's not stopping anytime soon till they both retire and say goodbye to their footballing careers. This story of Ronaldo has this to do, Messi has this to do, will still continue. Even post their careers, people that didn't get the chance to watch them in their peak will still have stories to talk about. So we still talk about Pele, we talk about Maradona, we talk about Thierry Henry, we talk loads of players that have graced the beautiful game of football. So for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, it's something that would continue to the end of time, and congratulations to both players. They are both superhuman, and I'm not one to go into the Ronaldo-Messi debate. It's not something we should.
All right.
Both players have done fantastic
beautiful
thing for the game of football.
Beautiful, and I'm sure history will also say Toluwademi Nuruddin would have something to say definitely. About us. Sport. All right, and that's how we wrap up the show this wonderful morning. I want to say a big thank you to my producer for making sure we remain on the global stage, and also I want to say a big thank you to the crew. Massive thank you to the crew for making sure we are live on air this wonderful morning. Also to the fans, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you share. Please, we're on Facebook, we on YouTube. Just make sure you press the subscribe button and make sure you tell somebody and drop your comments. We're gonna see again tomorrow, Friday. It's gonna be an exciting time to be on the show with us. Trust me, the special edition right here.
And happy in advance to Muslim viewers, and we'll be here tomorrow to celebrate with you.
Okay, so do we have something on Friday? Do we have something?
Yes, it's extra special.
Okay. Definitely will be here to enjoy the extra special. Stay blessed and enjoy your day. Bye for now.